Welcome back, my beautiful people. So today's video, as you saw from the title, is a Q&A, a Snapchat Q&A vlog. I asked you guys on Snapchat to send me your questions, so that's what I'm going to do today. I'm doing this video because I do want you guys to get to know me a little bit better now that I'm more comfortable with YouTube. At the beginning, I did do a Q&A, but it was just in regards to the detox that I was doing. This one was more open, although most of the questions were more related to my weight loss, but I didn't want to just, be a little bit more open with you guys so you guys could get to know me a little bit better. I'm going to start with some of the questions. If you saw that I screenshotted your picture, don't be alarmed. It's just I opened them and I wanted to save them so for the video. So first question. This wasn't a question, it was just a comment, and it was very sweet, so I want to put it out there. It was from Cynthia TH. She said, well, I don't have a question, just want to tell you that you look good. Keep it up. I've been by your side since day one. So thank you so much, Cynthia. These messages honestly mean so much to me. For those of you guys that have been supporting me from day one, even the ones that just, you're barely coming across my channel, thank you so much for the support. Don't stop these type of messages because I do read every single one of them. I try to get back to most of them, so just know that sometimes, I do get a lot, so I can't respond. I mean, I could, but I would be literally on the phone the whole day, so I try my best to respond. Let me grab my charger because my phone's gonna die. Oh wait, just kidding. It was the screenshot. My phone's not gonna die. But yeah, I do read every single one of your messages, so just keep that in mind. If you want to message me, go ahead. I'm most likely to read it. So let's get started with the first question, the first actual question. This one's from Maxi Jen. What is your goal weight? What is the hardest obstacle you've had to overcome in this journey? Shout out from your Washington fam. Thank you so much for watching me. You know what? Drop on the comments below, let me know where you're from, because I know a bunch of you messaged me and I don't even know where, I don't know how far my videos are reaching out to you guys. So thank you so much, Maxi. So I do have a goal weight, but I don't want to rely on that goal weight because I don't know what I'm going to look like. So I've been there before, but my focus this time is to tone up as I go, not to just lose all the weight, because I don't want to have that flabby skin. So I do want to start toning up as I go, which is why I joined the challenge, because they do a lot of hip workouts, but you're doing weights and stuff like that. So I'm toning up as I'm burning fat. So my goal weight would be to be I want to say 145. By the way, I'm 5 feet 6 inches tall. So for my height, I believe I'm supposed to weigh somewhere between 135 to 155. That's like my normal weight. So I do want to get to 145. I am really happy when I get to 150, 155. But again, during those times, it was more when like I would just lose the weight, not really focus on toning. So I don't know if I'm gonna weigh more this time since I'm kind of building more muscles. So I wouldn't want to be anything more than 155 as I start building muscle. So hopefully maybe like 155 would be like the most, and then 145 would be my more, my actual goal weight. But that just depends. It depends how I'm looking. Once I reach 160, 155, I'll see if I need to lose more or just focus on toning up. So what is the hardest obstacle you've had to overcome in this journey? The hardest obstacle, I would just say would be becoming vegetarian. I am Mexican, so I am surrounded by a bunch of meat, a bunch of dairy. You know, it's how I grew up. So whenever we go to any, you know, family events, even, you know, friends parties, most of my friends are Mexican, so it's not hard for me to not eat the food because I already got used to not eating it. I honestly don't even crave it. It's just when it's there and I smell it, that's when I'm like, it smells good. And, you know, it reminds me of those foods I used to have, but it's nothing where I'm like sad over not having it. It hasn't been like that. It's just more of, you know, like people like my family or, you know, my friends, that they're like, why don't you eat meat? Where do you get your protein from? You know, like it's things like that. Like even though I explain it, people are like, well, still I don't get why you're giving up meat. You know, it's just something for me. It's not something that I'm trying to get everyone to do. I mean, if you do it, great. It's really, really good for your body, for the research that I've done, which is why I chose to be vegetarian. But yeah, I think that's the hardest thing, just dealing with, you know, going to those events, and then also just having to make sure to eat beforehand. That way, just in case there's something I can't eat, you know, I'm not starving, I'm not hungry. So I do try to make sure that I eat beforehand. And so yeah, that was it for that one. This one's from Milagros Marti 02. How old are you? I am 26, turning 27 August 11th. Remember that. Leo baby. So the next one's from Mariana 17, or Mari.Ana 17. What workouts would you do at the gym and for how long? When I joined the gym, I would do, I started slowly, you know, I started building up because I had a long time without going to the gym. So I started, I think, with like 30 minutes of doing cardio, and then moved it up to 45 minutes until I was able to do an hour. So I did about an hour of cardio every single day, where there was the Stairmaster, elliptical, what's the other one? Treadmill. There's another one, I don't know what it's called, but they're mostly cardio machines, only because that's all I knew what to do. I need more guidance, which is why I joined the 6-week challenge that I'm doing now. So now it's more HIIT workouts. Every day it's about 50 minutes long that we're there for. So yeah, those are the workouts we're doing now. From Danae, DANAE _10R. How often do you go to Stockton to visit your fam bam? And what do you use to keep your face flawless? So it's more of just when there's something going on. Our family has always been very united regardless of the distance. Whenever there's something, you know, happening in party, birthday parties, graduation parties, baby showers, baptisms, you know. So whenever there's just something going on, we go. And same with them, they come whenever there's something going on. What do you use to keep your face flawless? My face is not flawless. Trust me, I have suffered from a lot of acne in the past. This is why eating mostly plant-based is really working out for me, because my face, after dropping meat and almost dropping completely dairy, I don't really eat it that often, especially during the challenge. I can't eat it at all. So my face has been really, really good to me, which is another reason why I'm definitely planning on sticking on actually becoming a vegan. So my face is literally like no pimples. I mean, I have one coming out right here, but nothing big. I'm those that used to get those very huge cystic, like pimple on top of pimple, like all over my face. If you see my face up close, you can see I have all the scarring from previous acne I have. So, but anyways, if you want to know, I have it right here. I used this Pond's daytime cream. I hope it's focusing, but it's mixed. It's not just any, like the ones you can get at any like store. I know they have them like at CVS, I think Walmart, but mine is prepped in Mexico. Whenever I go to Mexico or someone goes to Mexico, like my mom or my grandma, we always get them prepped over there. I don't know exactly what they add in them, but they mix it with like sunscreen, vitamins for your face, anti-aging things. So I don't know exactly what's in here, but that's what I use every single day. Lately I've been using the witch hazel for my face. I'm like filming right in front of my vanity, so I have everything right here. But yeah, I've been using this right before I use my cream. I put that all over my face with like the little cotton pads. And then, yeah, that's basically what I use before I start applying my makeup. On the primer, I use the like Bare Minerals oil-free primer, something like that. But I wash my makeup off. I take it off every single night. I get really, really upset when I forget, because whenever I forget, I break out. So that's the key to also having nice skin. Always, always wash your face. This one's from Celestine. Great. What motivated you to start losing weight? The fact that I was getting really, really big. My clothes were not fitting at all. My jeans did not fit whatsoever. Like, I had the big ass jean, the button like spread apart from each other. I couldn't zip them up. So yeah, I got really, really big. So me, I've been small before. Not small. I've never been like skinny. I've always been more on the thicker side, but I've been thin to the point where, you know, I felt comfortable. So knowing that I've been there before and how good I felt, that's always what's always motivated me to get back on track. From King K1. Are you 100% vegan, or what is the diet you're on? I'm pregnant right now, but I definitely would like to start my journey after the baby is born. Keep it up. I love seeing your results and journey. Thank you. So, no, I'm not 100% vegan. This 6-week challenge is 100% vegan, but I'm not 100% vegan yet. So I've been trying to stick, even before this challenge, I was trying to just stick mostly to plant-based foods. I am, however, 100% vegetarian. I'm slowly trying to transition. So this year I became vegetarian. I think my goal for next year is to become vegan. I just slowly want to transition. I don't just want to drop everything from one day to another, because I've been having it my whole life. So I want to, you know, just make sure I slowly transition to it. So the next one's from Jazzy XOXO. Did you expect to have the nice body that you have doing the detox when you first tried it, and are you happy with the results? I've been here before. I've been at this weight before, so I already knew what I was going to look like, basically. So it's not like I've been big my whole life and I'm dropping weight and now I'm like, oh my god, you know. It's still, oh my god, I feel good because it's been a while, but I've been here before, so it's not a huge shocker. I'm just glad that I'm finally, you know, back to here, and will eventually lose more. Yeah, I'm definitely happy with the results. Next question is from Marlene EST. How do you stay motivated? Do you work? What vitamins do you take? I work full-time and full-time student, and I am so tired. By the way, I just finished the detox, lost 30 pounds. Yay! I love you. You look better and better each day. Thank you, girl. Love you too. And congratulations on completing the detox, because believe it or not, a lot of people can't complete it. Like, it's hard, I get it, but I do get a lot of messages of people that like just give up. So congrats on actually making it through. And for those of you that weren't able to make it through, you can still do it. Give it another try. It's okay to fall. You just gotta get yourself back up. So for me to stay motivated, I just think of all the cute outfits I want to wear. Summer's coming up, so I remind myself how bad I felt when I got really big, because I got, you know, I let myself go. I was not used to being that big. When I actually did the video, I had already like, I was, you know, that was in the highest that I had reached. I think it was like a year before that I had reached 225, like something around there. And that's when it hit me. And I was like, how are you even like up here? You know, what are you doing? Like, why did you let yourself go? So, I remind myself how I basically wouldn't really want to come out. I would freaking wear black clothes all the time, be summer, and I'd be out wearing freaking black tights and like a black, you know, shirt. I mean, I'm wearing that now, but it was different back then. I would just, it was like, I didn't know, I didn't have anything to wear. I just felt so insecure. I didn't really want to go out much because I was like, well, if I go see my friends, they're going to see how much, you know, weight I've gained. And it's kind of always been an issue for me like that since for years. It's been since out of high school, I would gain weight and then I would kind of just sometimes try to avoid going to certain events because of my weight. And it sucks because, you know, everyone out of high school gains weight. Not everyone, but a lot of people do. I was very active in high school, so when I got out of high school and, you know, you step into the real world, you're working, you have money, you go out a lot. So I gained a lot of weight and I do have a lot of regrets because I basically isolated myself from a lot of people and lost touch with some people because I was just so insecure and didn't want them to see me, you know, gaining weight, whether it was 5-10 pounds. So I really went through it. I just try to remind myself, you know, that I don't want to hide anymore and I keep going. And obviously, you know, my clothes fitting again is a huge motivation too, because I see myself and I'm like, okay, I look good, you know, like I gotta keep going. And then I have this image of me where I'm like, okay, I'm in a two-piece, I'm gonna be at the beach. I'm not gonna be those people that every summer are like staring at the people that are fit, able to wear a bathing suit. I mean, everyone's able to wear a bathing suit, you know, but I'm always those people that I'm like, I take a cover up. I'll wear a bathing suit, but some shorts and a cover up to cover the bathing suit, which is pointless. And then I look at those fit girls wearing their cute ass bikinis and I'm like, why didn't I, you know, why didn't I eat healthy? Why didn't I work to get there? And you just have to tell yourself, you're not the only one going through this. Everyone loves food. I guarantee you those people that are like those fitness models, they all love food. It's just they gotta sacrifice. It's their job to look good. And for us, I mean, it's not my job to look good, but I've always said, well, I could have made it my job to look good. You know, I could have been somewhere, although there's a lot of like plus size models and, you know, things like that. But that's actually another story. When I was probably like 19, 20, I got stalked by this person that was from like a model agency, and she was like, oh, you're pretty, you know, have you ever thought of modeling? And I was like, I mean, I've thought about it, but never actually, you know, thought, oh yeah, I'm actually gonna do it. So I went to the photo shoot and I got the pictures and I felt fat. And I told myself, okay, I'm not gonna go back until I lose weight and I'll have another photo shoot and then I'll actually pursue modeling. It sucks because I felt like I could have done something with that, but I stopped myself because of my weight. So that's something I haven't talked about actually in a while. I have even like forgot about it, but my weight has actually stopped me from like doing a lot. So I remind myself why I started in the first place and I keep myself going. Do you work? Yes, I do work. A lot of you might think I don't work because you see me at home all the time, but I do work. I actually work from home. I work remotely for a firm. What vitamins do you take? I don't take any vitamins actually. I know I should as going vegan. I think one of the things I researched that I had to make sure I like bought, I don't know, as a supplement or a vitamin. I don't know how that works. I still have to do my research to basically, you know, educate myself on how it works. But one of the things I know I do have to buy is the B12, because I think that does come from the meat. That's the only thing I know of right now. So if you guys have any suggestions, I mean, this is all new to me. So if you have something to tell me where you can educate me, go for it, please. But anyways, yeah, congrats on your 13 pounds, Marlene. Thank you so much for the support. Alicia Ortiz 7. How do you keep your teeth so white? So I only use 2 things. My toothpaste, which is the Hammer something. When I'm editing, I'll like put it over here somewhere, but it's the baking soda one. It's like in a yellow golden box kind of, and I've been using that one for, I want to say, a good like 5-6 years already. It's like my toothpaste, my to-go-to toothpaste at all times. And then I also use the 3D Crest whitening strips, but I use the, I think it's like called the 1 hour express or 2 hour express, where you only use the strips, that the pack for, it's a one-time use, and then you don't use the next one until like, I think 2-3 months. I think the pack comes with like 4, and you just divide them throughout the year. So that's what I have. Actually haven't used it in like probably over a year. I need to buy some. But yeah, those are the 2 things I use for my teeth. So this one's from A_Moonchild9. Hey girl, this is a question for your Q&A. At what age did you start doing your makeup? It always looks bomb AF. Thank you, girl. And also, would you ever dye your hair with a crazy ass color? So I started doing my makeup when I was 15. My mom actually would always tell me that I couldn't do my makeup until I was, you know, a young lady, which was, for us Mexicans, once we have our quinceañera, we've become a young lady, a señorita or whatever. So yeah, that was basically her. That's, I would always ask her, and she always just tell me, just wait till you're 15. From there you can, you know, you could start using makeup. So the first time I used makeup was for my quinceañera, and like full on face, you know. And then after that, I just started using, I think, like powder, which is when I started breaking out like crazy. I started using MAC, the powder, and it ruined my face. It definitely ruined my face. That's when I started breaking out really, really ugly. And so yeah, I would just wear, I think, the powder, and then like eyeliner and mascara. Like, I didn't do anything crazy. I wasn't like an expert until more towards like the end of high school. Not that I'm an expert now, but I started getting better at it. So but thank you for the compliment. And would you ever dye your hair with a crazy ass color? I actually do want to, honestly. I mean, what stops me is always like, what if I don't look professional, you know? Like, what if I'm not taken serious because of my hair color? And there's times where I'm like, maybe I should do it. I work from home. It's not like it would, you know, interfere with my job or anything like that. But I don't know. I just feel like I want to look presentable. And I'm not saying that's not presentable, but it's something different. You know, it's out of my comfort zone. So I don't want to feel weird. I don't want to feel like, I don't know. So I do want to. I've been thinking about it. I just don't know if I actually would go through with it. The girl that does my hair, I just found her, I think it was this year, and I'm in love with her. Like, no one else is going to touch my hair after her. But I already told her that I would want her to try a color on me, and she said to, you know, obviously I had to go back to blonde. She like was fixing my hair because it was fried, like it was really bad. So we did baby steps. So I'm still trying to go more like a more platinum blonde. And once I do that, maybe maybe she'll throw in a color in there, but we'll see. We'll see about that. Next question, JMLVB. What made you choose the diet you're currently doing versus other diets? For example, paleo, keto, vegan, etc. So my diet right now is vegan. I'm doing it because it's part of the challenge. It's the diet plan, the meal plan that they gave me. Before that, I was doing the detox. Detoxes always have been something that I always have done since like I can remember. I would try to detox at least once a year by juicing. So it's something that I always liked. Paleo, keto, I've heard about those diets, haven't looked too much into it because I would see that it said that they were not for, you know, long-term use, or they just wouldn't benefit you in the long run. I want to make sure I'm doing something that it's going to be a lifestyle basically. So that's why I'm vegetarian now, and I'm just choosing mostly whole plant based foods to be able to, you know, stay consistent and not go from different diet to different diet. What is your goal weight? From Zev Diana C. I already discussed that. Martinez.B3. Why are you so perfect? Can you show us how to be chingona as fuck like you are? I am so shy and I wish I can be so outgoing like you are. Any tips? Girl, I'm shy too. Trust me, I am. You just gotta, you know, like challenge yourself and just be more outspoken and just be like, you know what? I'm gonna be me, and I'm not gonna care about what other people think, basically. That's just my answer, because I'm shy too. And, you know, sometimes you just gotta get over it. You're not gonna get anywhere with being shy. You have to, you know, speak up. Anyways, love you, girl. Next question is, hey girl, you've been my biggest inspiration on starting my weight loss journey. I'm a mom and work full-time, so it's hard finding time to work out and sometimes hard making the right food choices with such a busy schedule. Just wondering, what does your schedule look like on a regular basis? Keep it up. I'm on your team. Thank you, girl. Just depends on how much work I have that day. And then I just get ready and go to the gym and come home and do my dinner. I'm not a mom. I don't go to school at the moment, so my schedule's more open, fortunately. I know how hectic it could be for you that you're a mom. So, I mean, I don't know because I'm not there. So, what I would say is just basically create a plan for yourself. You're a mom, so eating healthy sometimes is hard, but you have to keep in mind too that you have children. If you have children, you kind of want to get them used to having a healthy lifestyle too. I feel like, unfortunately, I didn't grow up that way, and not like bashing on my parents at all, because I know they did the best they could to, you know, put food in our bodies. So they just, you know, that sometimes they have to go for the cheaper things because, you know, it's life and they didn't have the money, you know, or whatever the case was. So, or the time, you know, some of the unhealthy things are just so quick to just eat, you know, they're on the go, or like fast food places and stuff like that. So it is tough, I know, but you kind of have to just, you know, discipline yourself to just create this healthy lifestyle, not just for you, but for your kids as well. It's very important, that way they're not struggling. You have kids, so involve them. Go outside, have them play outside. I don't know their age range, so but yeah, go outside while they're playing. You can do some sort of workouts. Wake up half an hour earlier if you need to, you know, do some YouTube workout or something. Like, where there's a will, there's a way. Sometimes it means you gotta sleep a little bit less or not take a nap, but it's worth it. It's good for your body, so definitely keep that in mind. Yeah. I'm glad I've inspired you, and I hope that you're able to fit in that fit mommy schedule for yourself. So then, next question. Do you want to get married and have kids? I'm at that age where um, everyone's trying to like hook me up with someone already because, you know, I'm turning 27, and they think I should be married by now or have a serious relationship. But I'm really happy where I'm at, honestly. I don't want a relationship at the moment. I'm really enjoying my freedom. I had 2 really long relationships. I had a 5-year relationship, my high school sweetheart, and we broke up right after high school. And then after that, I think I was single for about a year, maybe 2, and then I got in another serious relationship which I was in for 2 years. So I feel like that whole time when I was young, I spent it with, you know, those 2 guys that, I mean, they came into my life for a reason. I truly believe that. And whether it was a lesson learned or whatever, they were there for a reason. So I learned a lot from those relationships, and it's kind of made me who I am today. I don't want something serious right now. I'm not saying in the future I don't want to get married, but as of now, I don't see me having that life of like having a husband and kids. I mean, I would love it. I grew up with, my 2 parents and my siblings, and there's times that I do think about it, but I don't see it right now, just because I truly do believe that everyone has their soulmate, and I just don't think I have found one. I feel I have found mine, but it's more because I want to focus on myself right now. I think that's what it is. I want to learn who I am, and I want to truly like feel proud of myself and feel happy in my own body and feel accomplished. So once I know that you can have a partner to basically build that with and help you through it, but now I'm at that stage where I want to be selfish. I want it to be okay for me to be selfish and do things because they're right for me, and not because I have to worry about a significant other, not because I have to fit into their schedule, worry about their schedule. I just feel like right now I'm enjoying, just having to worry about me and of course my family and whoever's important to me, but not having to hold back from anything yet. I know when I find the right person, if I ever do, that if I'm not there yet where I feel like I've accomplished what I want in life, I know it could change, and I know I would sacrifice whatever needs to be sacrificed to be with that person. So I'm not ruling it out. I just need to meet my Prince Charming that will make me want to, give up my freedom, basically. So not necessarily, because I think that's what I'm waiting for too. Someone that I can be with, but not feel like I am locked up in that relationship. I want to feel like I can breathe. I don't see it now, but in the future, it could happen. We'll see. We'll see how long it takes for God to finish baking the love of my life. Kids, I only want one, but I grew up with siblings, and I love that I have siblings. I love the relationship I have with my siblings, with my sisters, my brother. So I would want my child, or my children to feel like they have that support system within each other when they don't have anyone else to turn to. So I don't want to be too selfish in that point. I want to at least give my first child a younger sibling. But like I said, it just depends. I could want something and then, you know, it's whatever God has in store for me. We'll just have to see in the future what happens. I don't know if I said who it was from, but it was from K Morales _XOO. Next question is from Tani _Cervantes. What inspired you to lose so much weight? How do you have the determination to accomplish your goal? I think that's what she meant. I really look up to you for not giving up. Thank you. It's hard. It's hard. A lot of people think it's like they see me and they're like, well, how do you do it? You make it look so easy. No, it's not easy. It's challenging. I have to put in my work, you know. I have to sacrifice. I have to go to gym. I have to eat healthy. I have to, you know, sometimes be surrounded by a bunch of beer and tacos and, you know, all the good stuff. But food is always going to be there. It will always be there, and that's another thing you have to tell yourself. Like, food is not going anywhere. Like, I'm pretty sure, you know, all those things that you're craving or whatever, they're not gonna go extinct or anything. So at least not in your lifetime. So just eat in moderation and treat yourself when it's the right time, not just when you want to. Feed your body what it needs, not what you want at the moment. Okay, that's very important. So to lose that much weight, I mean, I've been thinner. That's my goal, to just go back to where I was during my happy weight. Okay, so next one is from BV91011. What keeps you motivated when you don't want to work out? By the way, you're beautiful no matter how you look. Thank you. You just gotta push yourself. You're your only motivation. You need to be doing it for you. When you're doing it for yourself, you have all the reasons to keep going. You just gotta do it. You gotta think about how you're going to. No one ever regrets going to work out. So you got to think about that. You're going to feel good about yourself once you step out of the gym or once you're done working out. I know there was times where I would sit in my car for like 15-20 minutes and then I would get mad at myself because I would be like, you could have been done already with like the first half of the workout, you know, instead of sitting in the car. And then I walk out of the gym once I'm done and I feel good. I'm like, yes, I got my workout in. I'm done. Like, you know, it's just, you have this really good feeling after you're done working out that you're so proud of yourself. Next question is from Marieli Mejia. Did your tongue piercing hurt, and how many weeks or months did it take for you to eat normal? LOL. I've had my tongue pierced maybe like 3 or 4 times already. The first time was like I was in 11th grade, I think. And then from there, I had it for a few years. I took it off, put it back on, took it off, put it back on. So I don't really remember, but I want to say it's just the first week that it's swollen, when you have to eat more, like have to put a lot of ice in your mouth and cold stuff. Just eat, you know, soft drinks, things like that that are not going to irritate your tongue. And then for it to feel normal, I would say probably about 2 months, if not less. Even after that, you kind of feel something like pulling. I don't know how to explain it, but you feel something like pulling your tongue, but it's only sometimes, and then it just goes away. Like right now it feels totally normal, but like I said, I've had it for a while already. But to eat normal, give it like 3 weeks, I would say. Next question is from Maricela 11. for the 12-day detox, did you buy all frozen fruit? No, I did try to find whatever I could frozen, but there's things that I couldn't get, like apples, pears, I think that's it, kiwis. So those things I didn't get them frozen. The first time I didn't buy anything frozen though, but this time I got a little lazy. I was like, I'd rather just be able to, you know, throw them in the baggies. So yeah. Steph _ Jizzy 15. Where do you work at? I think I said that already, right? I work for a firm, work from home remotely. Pretty cool, I guess. I think this is the last question. Last question of the day is from Nessa Ochoa 1. Are you attracted to Benny? I feel like y'all would be the cutest couple. Y'all are just always trying to like pair up our fucking circle with whoever's in the circle. I think he's a handsome guy. Benny is a handsome guy, but not my type. And it's because, for those of you that know Benny, he's my cousin Blanca's friend. I love Benny. He's cool as fuck. He's my drinking partner. We always drink together and have a good time. But that's about it. I feel like I could freely say this because him and Benny and Yvette had a Q&A, Snapchat Q&A recently too, where he mentioned how Yvette thought he was gay when she first met him. So I actually thought the same thing. I don't know if he knows that, but now you know, Benny. I thought he was gay, and that was my first, like, I remember I asked my cousin, I was like, is your friend gay? You know, like, but he's not, clearly. But I love you, Benny, as a friend. You know, he knows that. We cool, we homies, we get along perfectly as friends. That's about it. I don't think it would make a cute couple. I think it would make an odd couple. So yeah, I guess that was the last question. Thank you all for submitting all these questions. I guess that's it for the day. My next video will be hopefully my weigh-in vlog. It's Saturday today. I actually get my first weigh-in on Monday. They already weighed me obviously when I started, but this one's like, you know, I should have lost some pounds by now. It's been a full week, but I'll do another video of that, of how my first week went, what I'm eating, my weigh-in. I'll talk about that on my next vlog, so make sure you subscribe so that you're able to get the notification of when I upload my next video. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for your time, your support, your love to me. I freaking love you guys. Have a good morning, night, afternoon, whatever it is when I post this video. Love you guys.